my beautiful taste buds. Welcome to my channel, TasteOfDivinity. It's your girl, Tastee. If you are new to my channel, you want to join our taste bud gang or taste bud familia, you can most definitely do so by hitting a little subscription box below. It's on one of these sides, okay? And you can also hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I post my videos. If you are a returning subscriber, what it do, baby? What's up, gang? What's up, gang? Gang, gang, what it do? I appreciate your continued support more than you know. If y'all can go ahead and like the video, I'd appreciate it. I keep forgetting to state that. I forgot to state it in my last video. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be a trauma spread, a heal your trauma spread. I do recommend watching the very first video that's in this series. It just is talking about trauma. It talks about just the spread and etc. etc. I recommend watching. I think it's like 7 minutes long, you know. So it's obviously it's up to you. You have free will, you have free choice, but I do feel like it is useful. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a positive affirmation card, and then we're gonna start on the actual spread. So thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Truly appreciate you for allowing me to be able to receive this message from my Capricorns. Okay, so what positive affirmation card would you like to start them off with? Can you show me clearly, please, what positive affirmation card you like to start my Capricorns off with? Whoa. So you got two. Okay. So we have I love life. It says, it is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. And then we have life is simple and easy. So it says all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. So this is very beautiful. This is like if I'm putting out there love, if I'm putting out there authenticity, if I'm putting out there the things that I want to receive, then I'm going to receive that. Even if I don't truly understand or know what my next move is going to be, I know that I'm always authentic. I know that I have a pure heart. I know that I do things with love. I know that I operate from a well place. I know that I mean well when it comes to the things that I do. So it's like I'm going to receive that back. I'm going to give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. So it's like being the energy you wish to attract, being the energy that you wish to have around you. I'm going to do that. If you want understanding, then I'm gonna give you understanding. If you want patience, then I'm gonna give you patience, you know, type of thing. And it's just trusting that the things will be revealed to you when it's time for you to take the next step, when it's time for you to truly understand what's supposed to be revealed to you at that very moment. So this is like trusting life. This is trusting yourself, trusting your intentions, trusting what you put out there to create, etc., etc. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly where my Capricorn's at currently? I didn't say Libra because I just got finished doing Libra. And yeah, I hope I said Capricorn. Did I say Capricorn? Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly where my Capricorns are at currently? Y'all know I like to do the where you're at currently, so you can know if it's your story right now. Where my Capricorns at currently? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Okay. So where you are at currently, we have two cards. We have the Six of Wands and the Star card. Okay, Star. You a star right now. So the Star card and the Six of Wands, baby, this is a lot of attention on you. This is a lot of praise. It's a lot of appreciation. You're literally the center of attention right now. The Star card, that is literally a star. Okay, just like the Six of Wands, so it's like you're in the spotlight right now. I do feel like this is you taking a leap of faith, some sort of brand new beginning, trying something out that's new, and you're getting a lot of praise. You're getting a lot of attention. You're gaining a lot of attraction, especially with this Fool card being here. This could also talk about a lot of deep healing, and it could also be like a lot of people encouraging you to heal, a lot of people encouraging you to go go after your goals and your dreams. A lot of people encouraging you to stand up for yourself. This is very, very beautiful. We do have the Nine of Wands here, so this is you feeling a little bit fed up, you feeling a little bit defensive when it comes to particular relationships in your life. I do see you are a little bit guarded. Some of you guys are guarded to people in your family. Some of you guys are just really guarded when it comes to particular relationships in your life because you have big goals. You have really big dreams. This is Beyonce and Jay-Z type of money. This is your legacy right here. This is like legit your goals. It's big goals. So it's just like I am kind of defensive when it comes to particular relationships. I am defensive when it comes to my goals and my dreams. I am defensive when it comes to my mindset. I am defensive when it comes to my beliefs because I can't just allow for any type of energy to penetrate my bubble of peace. Okay, so I do see you're being very, very protective of your energy right now. I do see you're seeing what aligns with your soul and your heart. I do see you are having a lot of attention and a lot of attraction towards you. I don't see you being super, super open to everybody. I do see you are using this energy to make you feel better. I do see you are using this energy to help you heal. Okay, these people see something in me that I need to be seeing in myself, type of thing. So that is very beautiful. Where you're at currently is amazing. That's some good ass energy. The Star card with the Six of Wands, baby. Boy. This is like, yeah, whatever platform you're on, you're getting a lot of praise. A lot of praise and a lot of attention, for sure, for sure. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you. Okay, so the next card talks about hidden things that your trauma may be blocking from you currently. So, you know, your trauma can affect different things in your life and blah, this and blah, that. This is just talking about opportunities that are in your life right now. How is your trauma? What are some hidden things that your trauma could be blocking from you when it comes to those opportunities? Okay. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you. Can you show me clear what are some hidden things that may be blocking my that my Capricorn's trauma may be blocking from them currently? Okay, so we have 3 cards that came out. So we have the Justice card, we have the Lovers card, and we have the Three of Wands. This is Gemini energy, this is Aquarius energy, and we also have Libra energy here. So some of y'all could have that in your chart. We also have Leo at the bottom of the deck, or you may have those energies around you. But the Three of Wands just talks about waiting for your ships to come in. The Lovers card talks about significant relationships, soulmates, romantic or platonic. And the Justice card just talks about your boundaries, making things right, your standards, things in the legal system. Okay, so I do feel like the hidden things that your trauma may be blocking from you is like waiting for particular divine relationships, significant relationships, waiting for things to be balanced out, and maybe even possibly it may be blocking you from, waiting for that to come in. Maybe even receiving it when it does come in. Because with this Justice card, if this is what's blocking you, you may possibly be sabotaging certain significant relationships in your life due to impatience, due to pride, due to ego, due to lack of understanding. So with the Six of Pentacles being here and this Eight of Pentacles here, yeah, look at that. Got the Capricorn energy here, the Devil card. I do feel like this is balanced. You wanting balance, equal take, giving relationships. That's truly understandable. The Eight of Pentacles just talks about routine thoughts, maybe even certain actions that you're taking that's happening. I do feel like this is you being honest with yourself. Most definitely being honest with yourself. Hidden things that it may be blocking from you is being honest with yourself when it comes to your own efforts and your own energy. The things that you're doing for significant relationships in your life, you know, like, are you extending that patience towards others, the same patience that you would want from yourself? Are you being patient with yourself? Are you extending that energy, that understanding to other people in your life? If you need to make something right, are you making it right? You know, because that Three of Wands do talk about someone who's just waiting. Someone who's not really taking actions when it comes to significant relationships in their life, people who they actually genuinely love. And that Justice card talks about making the wrongs right. So that could be an apology. It could be something within the legal system But I do feel like that's most definitely what's happening right here, and it could be understandable, especially when where you're at currently. You're having a lot of different energies around you, a lot of different praise, a lot of different attention. Maybe it's hard to understand or hard to see what is actually authentic. You know, you may not truly trust everybody, and it's okay. It's understandable to not trust everybody, but it's like this is like you seeing in their efforts that they are actually genuinely here for you. Um, and with that Three of Wands, it's like you wasn't really being as patient with them. Like you wasn't waiting. You didn't wait for the relationship to develop the way it was supposed to. You cut it off before it actually took off, if that makes sense. So this is most definitely being patient when it comes to developing particular significant relationships in your life. With this strength card here, this is tapping into your strength, tapping into your confidence to understand what you're going to get what it is that you put out there. So like I said, with that love and that patience and that understanding, if that's the energy that you put out there, then you're going to receive that back. And so it's like when you actually have people in your life who show you that, you need to be receptive to it. You need to be understanding, and you do need to appreciate it. You have to appreciate it or you won't have it in your life anymore. You know, it will be like allowing for your blessings to pass you by. These are relationships that you prayed for. And some of you guys, it's not even particular relationships. I see it as being relationships for a lot of you guys. Other of you guys, it's just you feeling connected to both sides of you, your masculine and your feminine, and your light and your dark. Especially with this Justice card right here. So this is like waiting as things balance out. Waiting as you being honest with yourself about your own shadow side, being honest with yourself about both of your masculine and your feminine desires. You know, your masculine energy could want to go after particular things. Your feminine energy could talk about your emotions and nurturing that side of you. The masculine energy could be, you know, you actually wanting to be hands-on with particular things. So it's like making sure you are nurturing both of your sides, your light and your dark. But a lot of you guys, I do see it as being significant relationships. Hidden things that your trauma may be blocking from you currently is legit blocking you being able to embrace significant relationships in your life. Okay, so let's see hidden things that can help you remove these blockages. I do feel like it's really just being patient um, as these new relationships are making their way in. Because the Three of Wands talks about someone who puts in a lot of work and puts in a lot of effort, and this just talks about waiting for your ships to come in. You're just waiting now, okay? Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly what are going to be some hidden things that can help remove these blockages for my Capricorns? Okay, so we have a High Priest card for the hidden things that can help you remove your blockages. The High Priest card just talks about trusting in your intuition. It also talks about not expressing all of your moves, you know, not talking about all of your moves before they're final, not being quick to react, really taking the time to internalize things and taking your time to do research on particular things. For you guys, it's not the relationships, it's you understanding your light and your dark. This is like really taking the time to do research on shadow work, taking the time to do research on light work, taking the time to do research on what feminine energy is, taking the time to do research on what masculine energy is, taking the time to do research on how to balance both of those, taking the time to research on how to balance your own energy, taking the time to research to see how you can tap into trusting your own intuition. It's a Scorpio energy, so some of y'all could have that in your chart. But with the Queen of Wands here and this Ace of Pentacles, for the hidden things that can help you remove these blockages, I do feel like this is just understanding the seeds that you're planting. Y'all see that Ace of Pentacles is a whole seed. It talks about stability. So it's the stability that you're planting when it comes to yourself, and the stability that comes to like the efforts that you're doing, business projects that you're doing, even relationships that you're building. It's understanding that it's a seed. It's a seed. It's a seed. Okay, so when it comes to it being a seed, that means you have to put forth energy, you have to put forth effort, you have to water those things. Okay, it's not going to just grow magically. Yes, you put it in the ground, but you have to make sure you nurture it. You have to make sure you nurture yourself. You have to make sure you nurture your gifts. You have to make sure you nurture your business. You have to make sure you nurture your relationships. So this is like understanding that you are a very powerful person, but you have to understand that things are seeds. You're not going to just get a finished product. You're not going to just get a finished relationship. You're not going to just get a finished business. You're not going to just get a finished version of yourself. You're a seed as well. You have to grow yourself. You have to be intentional about the energies that you put into how you work out problems, your own communicative patterns, etc. and etc. So this is most definitely doing research to see, how can you better nurture these seeds that are in your life? How can you better grow these seeds in your life? Because there's this Three of Swords here, and that just talks about a lot of heartache. And so it's just like if you are growing these seeds from a hurt place with your own heart ache, then it's like when you operate differently when it's from a whole heart versus a broken heart. You do things differently when it's from a broken heart versus a whole heart. Okay, so it's just like making sure if you are operating from a broken heart, making sure the actions that you take. Well, really, I don't recommend taking actions from a broken heart. I recommend healing yourself and taking the time to actually heal yourself before putting yourself back out there, because operating from a broken heart and even doing things from a broken heart is self-sabotage. It's not going to last. It's only going to create more of that broken heart feeling. What you put out there is what you get back. Okay, so I do feel like this is you most definitely getting connected with spirit, getting connected with your spiritual team, cleansing and decluttering everything that you don't want to resonate with anymore. Throw away everything that you don't want to resonate with, so that it can be replaced with better. Whether that's thought patterns, relationships, habits, certain traits, etc. and etc. So I do feel like that's going to be some hidden things that's going to help you remove these blockages. Is you taking the time to actually do more research and trusting what you feel is right for you, not what other people tell you is right for you, but what you feel is right for you, and understanding that things are seeds. Okay, you see from certain actions and efforts someone's true character. And yes, it is difficult sometimes looking outside of your trauma, but you have to give people that understanding if you want that understanding too, if that makes sense. So really seeing if things are malicious or if things are because someone just doesn't really truly know how to do something, do better. If that makes sense. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me what are going to be some possible obstacles for my Capricorns to be mindful of? So these are going to be like pretty much blockages when it comes to you healing. What are going to be some obstacles when it comes to you healing that you should be mindful of? Thank you so very much, Spirit. Show me clearly possible obstacles that my Capricorn should be mindful of. Okay, so we have the Wheel card and we have the Two of Cups. So the Wheel card talks about divine timing. It talks about going with the flow. It talks about breaking major patterns, breaking major cycles. So your relationships, they either make or break you, you guys. You have to ask yourself, are you choosing the same people who you used to resonate with in the past? Are you choosing different people? It's like if you want something massively, if you want some massive change, you have to get around the people who can help you massively change yourself. Okay, so it's just like, are you operating with people who resonate with your old mindset, who resonate with your past? And it's so cool because it's like the people who come in your life, they're either going to remind you of your past, they're going to be where you're at currently, or it's going to be an opportunity for you to literally go on to the future, go on to a new version of yourself, and you have to make that decision. And I promise you, you are able to see it. If you're really honest with yourself, you're able to see, oh yeah, that is my future, that's what I want to be. Now that person is my past, this person is my current version of myself. They're only going to keep me stagnant, they're only going to keep me in the state that I'm trying to break away from. So hidden things or possible obstacles to be mindful of are these relationships that are keeping you in a cycle, these relationships that are not pushing you to be your best self, these relationships where you've reached the glass ceiling. Okay, the relationships where there is no more growing with them because they don't even want to grow. They like being where they're at, and it's okay. You can't control anybody. The only person you can control is yourself, and you can leave these relationships in a peaceful way. But I promise you, if you do not leave a situation that you know you're supposed to, the universe will intervene, and it'll be so through destruction, and it's going to cause so much more problems than it would have if you would have just peacefully left. So I do feel like the hidden obstacles for you to be mindful of is just really just making sure the relationships that you have, that you're not choosing people who will keep you stuck in a cycle, but also making sure you're not also having the same habits, thinking habits, actions, etc., when it comes to developing these new connections. Maybe in the past, I wasn't as vulnerable. Maybe in the past I wasn't as expressive. Maybe in the past I wasn't trying to develop those deep connections. And now I need to change and shift my own actions, my own mindset, so I can develop those deeper connections. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Swords. There's like a lot of routine thoughts here that do have you make you have like restless nights. And with this Knight of Cups being here, this is just going back and forth when it comes to certain apologies that you want to make, or certain emotions that you want to express. Okay, so it's like, don't allow for your anxiety to block you from being vulnerable with people. You will be surprised. And sometimes, even if you don't have the understanding, you guys, when it comes to a particular person doing what it is that you that like, when you don't have the understanding of someone doing something, like their own actions, just ask me, like, yo, like, I don't mean to come off this way, but I've been through certain things and it makes me insecure when this happens. I'm not sure if you intended to make me feel this way, but this is how I feel about a situation, and I'm wanting more clarity on it. Can I have more clarity on it? Or is that something that you're able to do for me? Because I see this person, they go back and forth when it comes to them expressing their emotions. They go back and forth when it comes to even them being vulnerable, or even apologizing about a particular situation. It gives them a lot of anxiety. And this is just like, if you want those deep connections, if you want people who you feel like you can genuinely trust, especially because you are someone who is in the middle of the spotlight, it's important to have those people who you feel like you can genuinely trust. But you have to be able and willing to develop those type of connections. You have to be vulnerable with them too. It's a seed, remember? Okay, so let's go ahead and read your oracles. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Your messages from your angels. Additional messages you have from my Capricorn, Spirit. Can you show me clearly? Additional messages you have from my Capricorns. Thank you so very much, Spirit. It's hard being vulnerable, you guys, but it's like, when you are vulnerable, especially with people who you genuinely love, or people who you want to develop better connections with, like, it helps lower guard, not only for yourself but for them as well, and you get a lot of understanding that way. Okay, so we have Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and do not compromise. And I like the star part, because you are literally a star. So you're most definitely, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. And like I said, maybe even particular relationships make you feel limited, make you feel like it's hard for you to truly shine the way that you deserve to shine, maybe even feel some type of way about you shining, and it's like, hey, if those relationships ran this course, they just ran this course, baby. It's time to go to a new level, okay? We have Indrael. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. And that's very beautiful, because when it comes to being a light worker, it's like you shine brighter in the darkness. So especially when you're just like being honest about your own shadow side, it's okay. We all have one, and sometimes it takes you being in your shadow so you can truly embrace the light that's within you. Okay, especially and it comes being acquainted with your shadow so you can appreciate the light that's within you. And then also when it is saying need to shine your light and your love. So if y'all remember when I said this person goes back and forth when it comes to their emotions, like, your emotions are very healing, especially as a light worker. Like, you sharing your emotions, you being vulnerable to people, it actually helps them heal as well. So it's like, not truly thinking so much of how this person is going to respond from me showing my emotions, but more or less like, I need to show my emotions because it not only helps me have a healthy heart chakra, but it also helps me be able to cause change in this world. It helps me be able to love. It helps me be able to shine my light. It's my idea of stepping up and standing up in my role. Okay. So then we have Oceana. Take action. You are in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So pretty much what I said, where it's just like, even if you don't truly understand, just doing so in a lovingly way when it comes to, I'm not sure if you, not assuming like they meant to do this way, or meant to do it, but if it's a relationship that you genuinely wanted to develop and grow, it's just being honest with them and communicating with them so that you can truly gain better understanding. If they don't want to communicate with you, then there's nothing you can do, but you can at least try to be vulnerable. Okay. Okay, so let's get some messages from your chakra cards. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So we got complacency. Okay, so this talks about your root chakra, you guys. This talks about ideas, relating to ideas, or may guide you away from old ideas that may no longer work for you in your life. So this says life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams or trying to build someone else's? Sadness and the inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It is time to walk away from anything or anyone that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. This is like your life does have to be taken seriously, especially if you have big goals and dreams. And I see you're very protective over it. You also have to be protective over when it comes to the relationships that you have, because you'd be surprised at how people shift when it comes to you doing better than them. You think everybody's here for you, baby. And it's not to feed into the trust issues you already got, but it's just like you genuinely know when someone is here for you authentically, because they're going to give you support regardless if they're benefiting or not. Regardless if they're benefiting or not, they are going to support you. That's how you know someone's here for you authentically. So complacency says, I am feeling the loss of my dreams. This is a warning to not give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? Finding self-nourishment, leaving dreams unrealized, feeling depleted, time for a deep rest, lack of motivation, holding back, daring, immobility, and reclamation. I do feel like the holding back is most definitely coming from particular relationships. You may be afraid of losing those relationships. And then that time for a deep rest, yes, heavily. And that's cool because, the star card do talk about deeply resting and deeply healing yourself, but it goes hand in hand. I was talking about your heart, being broken. Take the time to truly heal your heart so that you can operate from that healed heart, because it's going to produce better things for you than operating from a broken heart. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So what additional messages do you have for my Capricorns? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, additional messages you have for my Capricorns? Additional messages you have for my Capricorns. I ain't getting no 3 chords. F did. Okay. Alright, so we got pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. 10. 10s talk about completion. Completion. Even this talk about completion. It's this wheel card. Going with the flow, releasing control, understanding the highs and lows of particular relationships, but it also talks about completion. There's certain relationships that have completed their course. You learned the lesson from it. You learned what you're supposed to learn from those people. You've reached a glass ceiling. It's time for something new. Like, for real. So it says, pay attention to the signs. Signs are all around you. Open your mind and pay closer attention to your environment. Your angels know that you've been feeling lost about the direction you need to take in your life and the decisions you need to make. They have heard your frustrations and your pleas for help. They ask that you slow down. Stop focusing on the problem and allow for a solution to come into your reality. Your spiritual helpers have been organizing synchronistic events and support for you, but you keep thinking in the same stubborn way. Relax and look at life in a more creative way. Pay attention to repetitive signs and signals. A sign can come in the form of a song, a movie, a book, nature, animals, people's, thoughts, dreams, visions, etc. At times, your body also gives you signs. Your body may be telling you to take a rest, to change your diet, or to work on challenging emotions. Be sure to take these signs seriously. Action. Do this with a friend. Put on a song, dance freely. Have your friend stop the song between 2 to 3 minutes. When the music stops, make a gesture. From the position, think about your challenge from a different perspective. From that position, think about your challenge from a different perspective. Ask for a sign and then repeat the exercise with the new song 4 to 5 times. Record all important insight. Over the next few weeks, pay attention to the signs from your environment as well from your dreams. So that's really, really cool. This is most definitely a sign right here. You know, I can tell you that much, but most definitely pay attention to the signs that are around you so you won't end up getting in the same relationships or doing the same things. That cause the same, so change can happen. Okay, but with that being said, I love y'all so very much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to. Remember, you guys are always lit over here, and we're always growing. Y'all have a wonderful day and evening on purpose. Okay, love y'all.